Welcome back to another Ginge Adventure. Today we're doing Devil's Marbleyard. Hopefully the first in a series of Devil's themed trails. I found 4 so far in Virginia. There might be more, I don't know. There's a couple in North Carolina, West Virginia. I do actually hope to make those, but today, this is where we are. James River Face Wilderness, doing the Marbleyard. It's in Natural Bridge. The first, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile, pretty straight. Looks like that. So it's going to be easy going, first little bit up. Once we get up there, giant, massive boulder field, which it's, they advise you not to climb the boulders, but yeah, right. So we're going to have a little fun up there. It's been raining. It's not currently raining on us right now, which is good. If the rocks are too slippery, we'll just stay on the trail to the right of it. So let's go. Trail's starting to get a little more rocky. As you can see, it's not even near a problem yet. I don't think it's going to be. But we should start getting to the majority of the inclines pretty soon, because we've only gone about a half a mile. We've reached the part of the trail that starts to incline up. It doesn't translate that well in video, because from the back of the screen, I mean, it looks relatively straight, but there's some incline. So I'll get a little winded, but it won't be bad. But from this point forward, it's pretty much straight up until we get to the Devil's Marbleyard. We're a little past halfway up to the boulder field now. Had some nice little waterfalls on the way up here, small, kind of like this guy. A couple creek crossings that weren't very big. But as I said, we're about halfway up, so I'll see you when we get to the boulder field. As you can see, I'm getting red in the face and sweating a little. It's good for me. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm having fun. But that incline I was mentioning is kind of here. And we're getting to some boulders, little guys. You can kind of see the boulder field from here. Maybe not in the camera, but it's right up there. Obviously, it'll look better when we're at it. So, see you when I'm at it. All right, so we've reached the bottom of the Marbleyard. It is right there. Look at that. That's awesome. There's a little trail right in front of us. This goes up the right side of it, which is where we're headed now. And there's a couple spots up that trail, this one that we're on, that have access points to the actual Marbleyard. When we find one, we're gonna start exploring. So I'll see you there. All right, guys, we have made it on to Devil's Marbleyard. The little path to the right of the actual Marbleyard was too dangerous to try to climb with one hand occupied with this camera, so I put it away. But I wanted to show you the other side of that massive friggin' boulder field. That is awesome. Now, we are not climbing all the way up there because that's just insane. We don't have the time. We thought about trying to make it right over here. We'll see. Adam's confident, but he's climbed before. I'm not confident because I've never climbed before. I'm a new climber, and this really isn't the place to try risky stuff. But I'll keep exploring, keep trying to get some shots. When we're done exploring, we're gonna have a little lunch and then head back to the truck and head home. So we've made it, I'd say, a good 3/4 of the way up Devil's Marbleyard. Kind of hard to see above us because there's a huge freaking boulder right behind my head. But I'll try to get some other shots here in a little bit. But right now, that is our view from where I'm sitting. It is spectacular. We're going to have a little bit of lunch up here as soon as we find a flat spot somewhere to sit on. Adam's got a nice comfy little spot, except for the rock in his butt.
Yeah, it's not quite that comfy.
But we're going to try to find some better spots to sit. But I thought I would just share this view right here because it is beautiful. When we're done, we have to either head straight down and to the left. You can see this little pine tree right there. That's kind of the direction we've got to go. Or we can go left and see if we come across the trail that actually goes up past the peak of here. I'm thinking we're probably going to head to the trail first and see if we find it. And then we have to cut back into the boulder field to skip the small little river that's over there, because there's no crossing that going downhill. We'll come back in, scramble a little bit more, come out, and then head back down to the truck. All right, guys, we have finished the descent down Devil's Marbleyard. If the camera's a little shaky, it's because I'm a little shaky. A little muscle fatigue. But I'm at the bottom now, so we're good. But that was a really fun hike. We'll probably do it again sometime. I don't know how we feel about, what do you think, Adam? Trying to come up here in the summer with all the snakes? Yeah, nah. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be more Devil's themed hikes. We've got Devil's Bathtub. I'm hoping to do that next month, maybe April, we'll see. There's a couple other Devil's themed hikes in Virginia that I'm definitely going to do, so make sure you stay tuned for those. And thank you for joining me on this Ginge adventure, and I will see you on the next one.